Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a video that is so highly requested and I'm so excited to sit down and film it for you guys. Today I am talking about journaling, mindfulness, and gratitude, all things that are so important right now, especially with everything going on in the world. And so I'm here outside today. Excuse the background noises because I'm outside because it's a beautiful day here. I'm back home and I wanted to sit out and enjoy the sun, get my vitamin D because vitamin D is so important for your serotonin levels and your gut health and like everything, so super important. So basically today's video, like I said, is all about mindfulness, finding, sanity during a time of uncertainty. And so without further ado, let's just roll on into my tips and tricks. So my first thing that I want to make very clear is that it's hard to go, 0 to 100, like you can't. So I don't start off with, 30-minute meditations because you're not going to be able to get through it, or maybe you will, I don't know, every person is different, but it's easier to start off slow. So what I do is I actually do a 3-minute meditation in the morning. I will have all my meditations and everything that I mentioned linked down below. I also have my website, which has a whole wellness page dedicated to all this information, which will be all linked down below. So you can check that out if you're interested for more resources, more details. Yeah. But basically, you want to start off with a 3 to 5 minute meditation. You can find a bunch on YouTube that are super easy to do. Just make sure you find a space that fits you, fits your comfort level, you feel safe, and is quiet with not many distractions. That is so beyond important. Can't stress that enough. But that is definitely my first tip, is you need to start off slow. Do 3 to 5 minute meditations once a day for a week, and then the next week do a 10-minute meditation every day for a week, and so on and so forth, and then maybe do a 30-minute meditation once a week, or join a meditation class. There's so many different levels of things you can do, and I think that is so important, and I think that starting slow is primarily my key to success, I want to say. It's hard for me to just even if I've taken a break or I've been busy for the past week, I think it's easier to jump back in by starting slow. You don't do an intense workout right away. It's like, this is your workout for your mind, so you can't just go back to doing something super crazy after taking a break because you had surgery or whatever. Like you need that time to build up to a certain level. So that's my first tip. That was a very long tip, but it's important. My second tip is to, after meditation, try to focus on gratitude. I do this through journaling, and this is my journal. It's super cute. I got it for Christmas from my aunt, but you don't need a fancy journal to get started. You can use notebook paper, printer paper, literally a post-it note, and just write down one thing you're grateful for every day and put it on your mirror, and it's a reminder. Or you can do gratitude journaling. So what I like to do is I started off by writing 1 to 2 things every day for a couple days that I'm grateful for, to get into that mindset of oh, I'm grateful for this. And then once you start in that mindset, you start thinking more and more what else am I grateful for, and that's so important. And so once after a couple weeks, I started getting to being able to write 5 things I'm grateful for every single day, which is so important because I feel like in society we focus so much on what we don't have, but at the same time we have so much, but we don't talk about it. We just talk about more about what we don't have, or what Kylie Jenner has and we don't, or vice, whatever. So I think that's super important, and so I highly recommend writing down what you're thankful for, or even writing thank you notes to your mom, your dad, your siblings. Something that I've been doing too that I think is really fun. I've been sending little gifts, obviously if you have the means, but like I said, you can literally send a handwritten note. It doesn't have to be anything expensive, but I sent my friend Danielle some Pura Vida bracelets in her favorite colors. I think I'll insert a photo here of it, and I sent my friend Katie a mug that's a fun mug, all from Etsy. So, and I'm sending, some of my other friends small little gifts too, to know that I'm thinking about them, sending them positive vibes. I think that giving is so underrated. We always focus on getting, but giving is so important as well. And that goes back to gratitude. You know, I'm thankful for these people in my life, so I want to show them I'm thankful for it, whether it's, you know, a note or just something small. But it's like those little things make a difference. Like, they both posted on their story saying like, thank you, this like made my day, week, whatever, and that made me feel so good, knowing that like I brightened someone's day, I brightened someone's week, and it wasn't even expensive. All the things were, you know, for the most part, like under $10. And also supporting local or like small businesses on Etsy, like those are things that are so important right now. Obviously, if you don't have the means, then you obviously don't go broke doing it, but just do little things. Like, I've done 2 in the past like 3 months or so, and I'm working on more, slowly finding things that my friends are super into and really enjoy, that I know will make their day. When, you know, if they're having a bad week or a bad month, I want to make them feel better, whether it's like, you know, a small thank you note, a little, you know, a little bracelet from Pura Vida. All of those things are great. So definitely, I think that that's important, is showing gratitude, whether you're writing it down through gifts, through thank you notes, whatever. I think that's so important. My next tip would be to write down your thoughts at the end of the day, or you can do this in really any part of the day, but if something's bothering you or you just want to have, you know, write down your deep thoughts, like do it at the end of the day, because you can put on a Netflix show, some fun music, and really just like write how you feel. Was your day sucky? Was it good? And then, you know, you can learn, move on, be grateful that that day passed if it was sucky. You know, share your thoughts, and that way when you look back on it, you can be like, wow, I got through that really hard time. It was terrible, but I got through it. And I think writing things down teaches you to remember and go back and see how far you've come. And I think especially now during COVID, we're going to want to share these stories and memories, which is why, you know, I've been working on my blog so much and focusing on journaling, because, you know, we want to tell our kids, our grandkids, our dogs, whoever, like, oh, we made it through this and we're stronger because, and here's my journal. You know, like, I think, and our journals are all part of history. We're writing our own history, we're telling our own story. And my whole focus with my mindfulness, my creative aspect, is telling the stories that are untold. And I think that that's so important, and not enough people get their stories told. And through journaling, through gratitude, through small gift giving, you can do that. And I think that that is so important. So I really wanted to just emphasize that. I literally cannot emphasize that enough. I could go on a whole thing about it, a whole rant, but I won't, because I want to keep this video short, sweet, and get to the point. But I just wanted to mention that those are my 3 biggest tips. Also, following accounts on Instagram that inspire you. I can list some down below, but there are so many. And also, journaling accounts are super cool. I would not say I'm an expert journaler, but I will say that journaling has helped me become the person I am today, in the fact that it's allowed me to evolve my mindfulness, gratitude, and also reflect on things that have happened to me. And, you know, in a cute way, you can get creative with, you know, I have these cute pens. I really need to buy more. If anyone knows where to buy like cute pens, let me know, because I'm addicted. These are super cute. I like to write in cute colors, because even if you're having a sucky day, you can at least look at something cute. So that's my opinion. And I think that is a fantastic opinion, that I think that everyone, you know, at least if you have a sucky day, at least you can write something cute, maybe write down some quotes that make you feel empowered, print out some collages. You know, you can really get creative with journaling. I don't have many journaling supplies right now, but I would like to add stickers, I would like to add quotes, I would like to add newspaper articles, magazine articles in this, to really make this, you know, my safe secret keeper, my gratitude keeper, all of the above. And also, you know, reflect on my thoughts, and then come back and share them with some of my friends, and buy them, you know, cute little gifts, things like that. So anyways, that is all for this video. I just wanted to sit down and film it, because I know a lot of people have been asking me, like, can you film a video? Can you tell me your resources? Because a lot of people don't know how to get started, And I think that's the biggest issue, is that you need to start slow. You can't just go like, okay, I'm doing a 30-minute meditation today and a 40-minute ab workout. Like, no, you have to build up to that. So with that being said, I really hope these tips helped you. Like I said, starting slow, moving forward, adding things, and then, you know, being grateful every day will really have a positive impact on your health. So I hope that it does, and I hope you get started. If you have any questions or anything, comment down below. I will have all the things that I talked about linked down below as well. If you want to reach out to me on Instagram, want more tips, let me know. But I will have everything linked down below. My Instagram handle is on the screen, all of that fun stuff. But I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.